live real quick. So my wife has a headache, so I'm gonna be having the dogs in my room all day, or for the rest of the evening. I didn't want to do that. It'll remind me later. I didn't want this camera hub. One stream deck open. Anywho, I am going to get my dogs some food and water so that they are fine in here. So, later. Delete this first one. Anywho, okay, so let me put myself on mute and then put myself on the BRB. I'll be back in probably about 5 minutes, and then we will get started with the live stream. Alright, well, for some reason, dang mic doesn't want to work. Everything else is fine, except for that dang mic button. Okay, it's working now. That's cool. I didn't really care at first, but I do now. Anywho, alright, so where was I talking earlier? Oh, right, so we have the GitHub up for Thunderworld Interactive. Let me bring this over. So far, it's just me and Michael. I haven't added any of my esports teammates for those who want to work on games and stuff. Have my Unreal Engine 5 fork, and then 2 of the software I'm working on right now, and I'm about to start a couple more at some point. Anyway, like, hurt myself. Something on my finger. It hurt. But yeah, let's get into Crewin. So as soon as I ended the stream last night, my FPS boosted to about 26, which means things are obviously working, but then obviously OBS does have some sort of hindering ability against the engine itself, which I don't know myself how to yeah, I don't know how to really handle that at the moment. My OBS in general, I don't know if it's just OBS itself or just my version and stuff of OBS, but it causes issues, and apparently so does pressing play right now. Because here we are using 20 flipping gigs of RAM. Yeah, let me bundle up those 2 windows. I guess we can move all of this over to 1 window now. Oh, okay, here we go. We're playing. I have this always on top. That's stupid. Okay. Let me move over here real quick. Let me scoop myself up. I'm gonna bring my mic up. I have my mic up here just so I can actually like see, because I don't really need this monitor when I'm streaming. It's just my top 2, or this one and that one right here. So let me just do stat FPS. Yeah, we're sitting at 18 FPS, 17. And when I get off stream, it'll go up to 25, which obviously is a lot better. So we were working on instanced textures, and I know what textures I want to work on next because it's the most demanding thing in the game, and is currently AI. So if we go into child, we have our medieval citizen child asset pack here, and there's some stuff here that's, you know, pretty freaking crazy. So let's see, Chesto 1. Here is this, and I don't see any textures. We go Medieval Simpson 01 textures. These are all the textures. They're already all done, so let's go to materials. So let's go and let's get the reference viewer. Alright, so body, all, arms, chest, and hands is using... Oh, and it's an instance. What do you know? These are all material instances, so it's not like anything I do here is going to help either. Oh, that kind of pisses me off. That even with everything being... that still is causing issues. Let's see what else I can do. Actually head back over that way. And let's look at body a 1. These 3 textures right here. Sorry, my dogs are being whiny. Let's see. Okay, so lossy compression will be at medium. It's in between best image and lowest. And actually, it says default, so I wonder if there's anything in project editor settings. Let's look up compression. Alright, not seeing anything when it comes to compressions on project settings, so that's alright there. So the compression, let's just look it up on Google at this point. UE4 texture quality. Alright, none of this is helping. Okay. Just medium compression. So let's make this as well. Medium. Medium. I have no idea how well this is gonna work. And then medium and medium. This might make things a whole lot worse. This might make things a whole lot better, but we are about to find out. Cause it's not saying anything. Whoa. So either that helped, or my computer is just like working overtime for like the next 20 seconds. All right, let's see what else. Just doing some research. I have a new chat. It actually works with YouTube and Twitch. It's not just Twitch now, which probably makes things a little bit better. All right. Look here. All right. Well, that wasn't really helpful at all. So what if I go and let's load. Well, let's exit these. Let's load up Black Capital. Oh, Black Hollow Capital. There we go. That was a quick load, actually. So now let's take these textures and compress them. So let's take, well, first let's edit this house so we can actually look. Okay, so let's find. Let's find it. All right, let's look at this texture right here. Now I want to look at this base texture. MT_16. The same texture we were looking at yesterday. But this is the base color. So this is the base everything. This is not the O2. So we're going to right click, look at it, property matrix, and add compression. We're gonna make it medium and medium. And we're gonna save all 4 of these. Now all of these, and we'll do the same thing with these ones. Okay, so now all of these are medium compressed instead of default, which I don't even know what the default is. So let's full screen. Give it a minute to like load. So we're hitting 18 to 20 FPS currently. So let's do a stat unit. See draw calls. Still in the mid 3000s when you're turning. Let's come over here. Whoa, hello. Come over here. Let's go inside a house and let's see what it's at. Horrible. It is horrible. That's all I'm gonna say. It's bad. Let's just look up UE for default compression. Oh, what was the other compression? I don't know. I thought that would help, but I think that actually made it worse. Alright, well, I just made all of them. Guess I'll let it out now. Hold on a second. Okay. So we are actively sitting at an even lower FPS than usual. So we're going to take all these textures again. And we're going to make them the regular compression because clearly it can't even do stuff normally. It can't. Here we go. Another thing I like to use is not LOD. Let's do visualize. There we go. So I'm going to open this up. And we're going to grab this house. We're going to take house normal. Currently 2 times over far away. Which means it's fine when you're close. It's fine when you're close. So now let's head from and R. So clearly these are still like super hard to 2. So it might be best if we... So these are 2K textures. And in the default... Okay. I have no clue if that's gonna help. I don't know at this point. It's getting to be too hard to work with. But here we are, back in the 20s. Barely. Let's look at what do we do? I don't remember what the command is called, but there's a specific command. Right here, the profile. Alright, so let me bring this to my top monitor so I can see. So I need to look at the session front end. Probably in developer tools. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna bring this over here. Now we're gonna play real quick. Now we're in the game. What we got? No Beer Kid, thank you for the follow. Essentially just being able to connect with people who are interested in these types of games, and also to help boost my marketing scheme, just get my game out there, show me developing it, just so also so the community can get I can get feedback as I'm developing, and also so that you guys can do feature requests as we're going through it. But yeah, that's what inspired me to start streaming. Um, gotta look for. There has to be a way to do this. Look, let me bring the session front end over here. Let's see. Is this what I want? Maybe, maybe not. Something happened. Alright, let me go to my combat player character. Okay, so let's review this again, shall we? Let's bring this back so we can see this more. Now let's see what took the most time. Stats thread. So let's look for Alright, let me go over here now and learn how to do this. What's all large number? It's like 73 somewhere. Game thread. Frame time, world tick time. Do this. We're looking for the game thread and the rendering thread. Alright, so now we can look up the CPU wait for event. See what it is. Okay. So it's saying waiting for event because the GPU is still rendering, which means that I might have a large GPU bottleneck. Let's go to game thread, frame time, world tick time, tick time. Jesus. Tick. Execute one time step. Test time. NVIDIA test path buying levels. You have a current AI system that ENV query manager test path buying. There's also a stats thread which took the most. Obviously, CPU time. Wait. So we need to do a GPU profile. That's what we have to do next. A GPU profile to figure out what the heck is going on with that GPU and where to go forward. I am not interested in any sort of promotions of any sorts. Unless you are a sponsor for this channel for this game, I am not interested in any sort of promotions for viewers, followers, chats, or anything. Alright, let me do file. Okay, we're now going to go to profile GPU and end. Bring this on over. And we're going to look here. It looks like base pass takes up a decent bit. How much is everything in general? Like, does it even, does it tell you? Frame. 10 for scene. That's most of it. So out of this 10 for scene, base pass is the highest. Out of base pass parallel is the second highest. And sky pass. So I guess we should look this up now. Um, so let me go use this. Let me just set this right here. All right. So let's see. To reduce base pass parallel, reduce the number of objects in the scene. I mean, like, obviously. Simplify the geometry. Simplygon plugin. All right, let's look at the Simplygon plugin. Let's just see what that does. I'm guessing it's some sort of plugin on the marketplace, so we're gonna check there first. And it's not. Is it an in-engine plugin? I guess that would kind of make sense. So let's just type in simply. I have no idea what that. All right, so we're just gonna look it up. Oh, it's not what I was thinking actually. So Simplygon's a third-party tool. It looks like Simplygon's. Is there a? Oh no. Let's install the SDK installer and let's just see what, like, we're just having fun here. We're learning stuff. I don't know what this is. We'll start that. Net install. Then extract a bunch of stuff. You know, do all that fun stuff. Looks like this is the end of that. So we're going to end that. We don't need that either. And I can bring this over. So if that's installing, the next thing it says is optimize materials with complex shaders to can also slow down the rendering process. You can optimize material by using simpler shaders by reducing the number of textures used, obviously. Use instancing, already attempting that. Okay, so we installed that, so that's cool. So let's see. Another thing that we need to do for the GPU virtualize shadow depths, volume metrics, 1. How is that not the same thing? Alright, so we can also try GPU instancing, I guess. But it looks like the GPU is the main issue here. I don't know how to feel about that. But let's go online. Let's open up and we're gonna do CPU to GPU bottleneck. That's bottleneck. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Bottleneck calculator. So I have a Ryzen 9 5950X desktop GPU. And I have a RTX 2080 Super desktop version. And we're using 4K monitors So 3840 by 2160. And we're going to proceed the calculation. 180 Super's 2 week with a 61% bottleneck. Okay, so what happens if we change these settings to like 1080p? Still at 24.4%, but at least I will get 40%. All right, so what if we, so let's bring this back to 3840 by 2160. So essentially, I would either have to A, go down to 1920 on this monitor in order to get better performance, or I'm gonna have to upgrade my graphics card. So let's say I go from a 2080 Super to a 3080 Ti desktop. I'm gonna go from 61% to 26%. That just doesn't make any sense. Although, that does mean going down to even 1440p would be just fine. So let's say I go get a 4070 Ti. So the 4070 Ti would be enough. Or it could be 0 at anything else. So I'll probably end up getting a 3080 Ti. I wish I could get a 4090 Ti, but that's going to be way too much. But still too weak. I'll end up getting the 3080 Ti 12GB edition. Actually, that means the 4070 would be better. So what if... Let's do gaming. No, BattleNet calculator. Yes, calculator. Alright, I'll do the general task. I guess this is a GPU intensive task, so let's actually change this out. Okay, so maybe I would have to go down to 1440 monitors on all of them, which I did do before I overclocked. I don't know why I changed it. So let's actually change my... Oh no, because that's going to mess up all of my stream. So we're actually not going to do that right now. But at least now I do know I should probably be out and saving for a new graphics card. Which, let's go on eBay. Let's do a 3080 Ti. See how much used TIs are. 700 bucks, 600 bucks. Oh, that's crazy how much these are. Maybe with my tax refund. But we're gonna go on a little bit of an intermission since we're nearing 40, since we're at 45 minutes. So I'll be back in probably 10 minutes from now. But after this, we will get back into working on Crewin with performance optimizations when I get back. actually ending the stream now, so I'll see you guys all later. I got some stuff I gotta do.